Well, hello and welcome to a brand new video on the Bluebelly Gaming channel. This is a feature for the Massey Ferguson 1150, which was converted by JohnBlard botting. Check it out. Very beautiful tractor. I went with the wide front end open station just for kind of an old school style, but he also has a roll bar. He's got a canopy. You could even do dual wheels. You could do a tricycle front end, or also known as a narrow front end. There's a lot of things you could do. I went simple, or I kept it simple. You can also get a front loader on it, which I probably should have done because I'm going to need to get sheep's wool at some point, but we're not quite there yet. It's still pretty early in this save. I like all these different. I've got 4 different Massey Fergusons on this save, but we're going to take that one off of the job, and we're going to use the 1150 for a round or two, and then we'll try it on maybe the tedding job as well. Oops. It's kind of a bummer. I just ran over the hitch there. Sorry about that. Sorry for ruining your immersion, everyone. But we will keep the mower down and get going. See how the tractor does on this job. I'm going to zoom out just a touch so I can try to keep the edge of the mower in the right place. Tractor seems to have plenty of power for the job. Moving right along here. It's going to let us go 12 miles an hour. I think that's actually plenty for a job like this. This Batwing Mower, if anybody is looking for it, it's a John Deere mower. And it was converted by Scooter's Workbench. I believe it's a little more of an American style, but I really like this mower. I like the working width, and it makes these nice size rows, so then you can bring in a windrower and make for some nice rows to pick up the grass. We've got a loading wagon over there. You can probably see the Pottinger loading wagon off in the distance. It's partially full of grass already. I wanted to get some in there for the sheep. And I don't know quite what I'm going to do. I'm not running seasons, so I don't really have to worry about the grass rotting. But I'm not sure how I want to handle storage of grass. If I just want to do enough to fill the wagon and then let it grow, I don't know exactly how I want to do that. I didn't make my turn because I was thinking about doing a little bow tie turn here at the end, and then I missed that too. So let's head back. We'll do one more lap with this, and then we'll run the tractor over and see how we like it on the windrower. Not a whole lot of jobs to do on a small little oh, you know what? I know what I'll do for the sheep. For the sheep's wool, I'll get the Massey Ferguson skid steer. That's what I'll do. So we'll have a all Massey all the time. I guess I could get, the other thing I could do is get a baler, and I could bale grass bales. But since the sheep don't really need a lot of tending, I can just kind of let it run. What I'm trying to, okay, let me show you what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this. Can I make it? Oh boy, that was about as close as you could get. I was just thinking I could do this little bow tie turn instead of turning and missing some and cutting into my straight row, to the extent that this is a straight row. I think I can make this turn though. I bet if I had done a narrow front end, these turns would be no problem. There we go. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Alright. The sound, I'm not sure what these sound like in real life, but it kind of sounds like it's pegged. Like it's full throttle. So that's maybe not ideal, but I don't know why I parked this right in the road when I need to go that way. Alrighty, we will leave the, I already did that. Leave the mower here, head on over to this other job. This is a nice little farm too. We've got these 3 fields, which is, I think, going to be plenty of grass to keep the sheep going for a while. Is this a place to work? It is. So just quickly, while we're this close to it, let me tab through this for you. Vehicle options, customize. So here's the base tractor, and then we can add weights, we can add a front loader, roll bar, all this kind of stuff. Look at this, canopy, weights, canopy with a front loader. So what I can do if I really want is I could put this on when I need to move pallets, something like that. But we'll leave it. There's a bunch of exhaust options. I'm not going to go through those, but just real quick, let me show you. This is like the this is like the opposite of what I'm running right now. Kind of a neat thing, though. If you wanted to run narrow front end, you can. So we're not going to do any of that. I just wanted to show you that it was possible. Now we'll run a lap with the windrower, and we'll call it a successful feature here. Let's go ahead and drop this off of here. I did put a canopy on this little guy. I like this tractor too. I like all these Masseys, to be honest. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to set up this farm, because I know some of these would make sense on an American farm, but they just look right at home on this farm here. Alright, let's see how she does with the windrower. Seems to pull it just fine. Oh yeah, perfect. Now the question is, can I keep it where it needs to be? Alrighty. Moving right along. Look at that. 11 mile an hour. Oh, bonk. Oh, it clipped right through it. I thought it would bounce around. So we'll turn this as tight as we can without wrecking the place. Oh, that was very smooth. Very smooth. I like it. Alright. It looks like up here must be where I ran out of space in the wagon. In the loading wagon. So we're going to have plenty of grass once we get all 3 of these fields done. Now, this map is definitely big enough to do more than just have a few sheep and 3 fields worth of this. What I might do is look for an older Massey combine as well, since we still have $500,000, and buy a Massey combine to use for some contract work, and maybe eventually do some cereal crops on our own farm. But see no reason to rush to that. By the time we buy a combine and some other things to go with it, it's going to set us back, and I don't want to be in debt on this save. So I'm going to go ahead and snap a shot of this old girl working. We'll hide that. Get a shot just like that. Thank you all for being here, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.